Hey everybody, Hunter, Fisher, Trapper, Trader, Guide, Scout, and Interpreter, and Country Cook, Steve Hall here in Nashville, Tennessee, with pretty Miss Sheila behind the camera. No, she's here. She's here, yay! She finally got from behind the camera on camera, and I'll tell you why. About 3 times a week, minimum, she has me make her fried banana sandwiches, banana and mayonnaise sandwiches for breakfast. I said, if I'm going to show this recipe on the air, you got to come on the air. Now, how long have you been eating these things?
Ever since I was a child.
Really? And banana and mayonnaise on a hot griddle in a sandwich.
Awesome. It's awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do today, because I made a promise to you. I'm going to make 2 of them, one for her and one for me, because I've never tasted them. But in order to do that, I'm going to have her step briefly, because I'm going to put her back on the show here before we end. But briefly, she needs to go back and get a close-up shot so we can show them everything that we're going to need, because we need bananas, butter for the griddle, mayonnaise, whole wheat bread, and just a hungry Miss Sheila.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you in just a second, Sheila, if you want to walk back there. And again, welcome to Cooking with Shotgun Red. Today we're making fried banana and mayonnaise sandwiches, Miss Sheila's fried banana and mayonnaise sandwiches. And let's get a close-up look here, and we'll show you what we're going to do. We're using whole wheat bread. Now you can use whole wheat bread or white bread, and I like to open it up and do what I've always done. Dig my fingers way back and get the slices from the middle, because the ones towards the end don't taste as good as the ones in the middle. And what I do to get this fired up here is I peel the nanner, and then I try to find bananas, believe it or not, when I'm shopping, because I know I'm going to make these for Sheila. I try to find ones that are fairly straight, so it's easier to work with. And what I do is I take the straightest part of the banana and I cut it as long as the bread is. Then I give her these pieces to nibble on later. But right now I'm going to cut this in thirds. So I'm going to go not in the middle, but a third of the way in, and then another third of the way in from the other side. Perfect. And then that'll give me my 3 slices of nanner to fit on the bread here. Now Sheila insists that we have mayonnaise on both sides of the banana, just not one side. Well, because one side tastes dry. How she can separate those tastes in her mouth, I have no idea. So I'm going to do a little clever thing here. Put just a little thin layer of mayonnaise on the one side, just like I make it for her in the morning. Put it on here, and then I'm just going to turn it over, and that'll free up the other piece on the other side to put mayonnaise on. Now when you make grilled cheese sandwiches, you butter both outside pieces of bread, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you a little tip that I do. There we go. Let me turn this over so I can get, whoops, one kind of hung up there a little bit. So I can get mayonnaise on both sides. She doesn't like that dry bread touching the banana. She's kind of fussy, that girl. You know how them women are, high maintenance. Okay, here we are. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move our griddle in here. And I've already got this thing warming up a little bit, but we're going to turn the camera off until it gets hot enough, and then we'll be right back with you. All right, now instead of buttering the bread on both sides, I'm going to butter the grill. I put butter on there and I make it about the size of the bread I want, and then I lay it on there. That way I don't get goopy stuff on my fingers, and I'm going to do the same thing when I turn it over. Get the butter out here like this. Lay it on there, perfect. I can't believe I'm frying them up again, especially on camera here. Now I'm not above flipping these things a couple of times. They've only been on here for about a minute, but I'm going to move them to the side. And I'm going to put my butter back in the middle here again. And instead of buttering the bread and grabbing it with your fingers or trying to butter both sides, I know that sounds like some foolish little tip, but I like to do it. Oh, looking perfect. But about a minute on each. Oh, that was just barely got that one done just in time. We're going to give this side about a minute. I'm kind of a masher kind of guy. I like to smash down on the sandwiches, whether I'm making grilled cheese or fried banana and mayonnaise. Almost done. I'm going to do this at real time here, so we're getting real close. Just a little pressure. I mean, don't mash them flat till everything squeezes out, obviously. I'm going to turn off my griddle because it's got plenty of heat left in there to finish the cooking. And let's just take a look at the other side. Oh, could use another second or two. So it's getting really close. We'll let it finish up with the rest of that heat. Are you ready to enjoy one of these, Sheila?
I am.
I know. All right, we're shooting this video in the morning, so she hasn't had breakfast yet. She already went to the gym. But she is ready for her banana and mayonnaise sandwich. So I'm going to plate one up for me. And you see how sweet I am? I cut her little bananas up that were left over for some little pieces on the side. And there is a cardinal sin in this household. Do not cut my sandwich sideways. You cut it corner to corner, she says. I made a mistake one time and cut it this way, and oh Lord, it just don't fit right when you eat it, I guess. Let me get this thing. Just take a little steak knife, separate that. I'm telling you, guys, if you make this in the morning for her, your gal will rub your back, rub your feet, bring you coffee, all that kind of stuff. Oh man, how we looking here? How we looking? We're looking great. Now I need to bring the camera back out to a 2-shot and bring the star of the show in here. And I'm going to try them, and I know she's going to love them because she already does. But let's take a look at the final product when she's having a little bite of it. Sheila, how did I do?
Looks good.
All right, come on over and have a bite. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I got her back on camera. There you go, just like every other morning. Let's give it a try here. Mmm.
Good.
That is warm and yummy and delicious. I don't really like bananas, but that works.
It is.
Where'd you come up with this recipe?
Years and years ago, as a child.
Just in the family or something? Did your mom ever make them?
She made them.
Mom, thanks a lot.
And you do it with peanut butter and banana.
Oh, peanut butter and fried peanut butter and banana?
Yeah, like you said before, that's Elvis Presley's thing.
Yeah. Well, I like the mayonnaise and banana thing. That works, but we'll try the peanut butter too. By the way, show them where our subscribe button is.
Right across here.
Right there. If you click on that, then you'll be the first to know when we come out with another recipe. Check them all out. There's a lot of other recipes on our cooking channel that include Miss Sheila. Grape salad.
Chocolate gravy.
Chocolate gravy. If you've never heard of that, you got to check it out. And a bunch more of them.
Dirt cake.
Dirt cake. That sounds fun, but the kids will love it. But anyway, check them all out and subscribe to our channel. And is this the best, yummiest little banana mayonnaise fried thing that I make twice a week? And you will too if you cook it once for your gal. If it ain't, it ought to be. We'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red and Miss Sheila. Bye-bye.